Hello, I am UTICA M. Christian, and I am from the beautiful Twin Islands nation of Antigua and Barbuda, the land of 365 beaches, one for every day of the year. Not only that, I am proud to say that I am an educational change agent. To you, that might be known as a teacher for the past 20 years. And I am also a mother of two vivacious young people, and I'm proud to be a community solutionist. That's what I call myself. My experience as a community leader basically started off as being more of a support leader. Okay, and so for many years I have been involved in a faith-based organization whose focus is on children, youth, and basically family development. And so I have been involved in youth leadership. I have been involved in actual, not just youth leadership, but actual community service projects. Like currently we are in the process of restoring a historic library in the nation. And outside of that, I am able to activate and train persons in different areas like public speaking, moderating services, moderating programs, and so on. So that has been my experience. What's my story? So I hail from a very interesting family line. I come from a family of strong women, both maternally and paternally. So my mother is one of 5 girls. My father has had 3 female siblings, and they're all very strong women. My maternal and paternal grandmothers were very poignant women within their community. I can remember going a few years ago to my paternal grandmother's funeral in the St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and hearing how persons within the community saluted her. I thought that was an essential part of who I am. And so returning from that trip, it kind of gave me an awareness of who I was, but I didn't awaken quite yet then. I didn't realize what life had in store for me until after I started to walk through. I had a few life-changing experiences which would have forced me into looking deeper into who I was as an individual, not just individually, but transgenerationally. And so part of that journey of self-awareness, self-development, self-discovery led me into penning a book called Mirror Conversation. And it is a collision of affirmations that I wrote. First of all, primarily to myself, having to dig myself out of a pit that I found myself in, and that was able to unlock parts of me that I thought had died. And so with that, I think I have been empowered to help other women with that. So that's part of my story. I am excited to work along with BCI in enabling me to mobilize not just a group of persons to help carry this project forward, but to be able to reach a wider range of persons in a more practical way. So I would love to benefit from the technical support, and even in terms of getting practical support in mobilizing activities or mobilizing the group platform that they offer. My passion begins with Mirror Conversations. And Mirror Conversations is a tool that I have provided to help women with unlocking the art of self-affirmation. Why? Because I have found from my personal journey, and even throughout the looking at some of my friends, persons who are acquaintances, colleagues, and just generally speaking, a lot of women have become overwhelmed because we have been forced into, in many cases, positions that we didn't necessarily plan for. We had to take on roles that we didn't necessarily plan for. For some of us, they were planned. However, the type of support that we needed to get all of our goals accomplished was lacking. And so it caused us to become really, really insensitive to even who we are and to the persons around us. And so my project that I have dubbed Challenging Women, it's not about developing a group of women who will challenge, let's say, society and challenge systems, but it's about empowering women to overcome challenges one step or one obstacle at a time. And the greatest challenge that I want to empower women in overcoming is the challenge that says you are not worthy. And so we want to use the whole gift of affirmation to do that. And how will we do that? Now, I started earlier this year by hosting events that will give women practical tools in which they can go back to their homes, workplaces, community groups, and the society at large to say, listen, I have a tool that I can use, not just the book, but practical ways, learning how to develop, how to garner support from women who are like-minded. The project that I want to use, I want to target, I should say, women from tweens, and these are our young ladies from 10 onwards. And what I've noticed is that there's a forgotten group of women who we tend to push aside, and that is our seniors. And so we thought, okay, these women have overcome so much, they must be just retiring well. But I have found from having these small group sessions that these women need a lot of support, especially in these twilight years. And so I want to use Challenging Women as a platform, as a unit, as a program, as a project to empower women of all ages.